There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try to get up to that building we saw the other day. Then I'm gonna get out. Gotta make it to that building. I'm genuinely curious as to what is in there. Or what is surrounding it. So hopefully we can find out. There we go. Could be a bumpy ride on the way up, as per usual. Got all the cargo in the back. All right, I'm making my way upriver to the building. It's gonna be a bumpy ride on the way up. Let's do this. The only way to access this place is by river, so here we go. I just happened to see it in one of our streams the other day. All right. Heading upriver towards that building from the other day's stream. I know we identified a building in the woods the other day on stream, and I'm gonna try to find that now. I think it's right over here somewhere. Who knows what could be surrounding that building? But I came back to find out. Elkhart River. Elkhart River. Waters are muddy today. I hate that. I hate when the water's muddy. I like when the water's clear. Okay, let's see if I can find it in the woods again. I think it may be way up here. God, every day it seems a little bit more overgrown out here, guys. Let's see. And I'll fish it in a little bit too. But today is about finding that building first and foremost. It's eerie out here. It's real creepy. God, and there's a freaking Boy Scout cabin over across the lake. It's like Camp Crystal Lake out here. It's freaky. I think we're coming up on it, though. I think we could be coming up on it. Yes, we are. We are coming up on it, I believe. I should have wore pants, but it's too hot out to wear pants. Yeah, it's down over there in the woods. We're coming right up on that building now. Okay. Here it goes. I gotta find a way to park this thing. The land's like mush here. Probably tons of poison ivy too. Let's see. Let's see if I can even, if this is the best place to get out. Because I'm really not sure that it is. How mushy is it here? It's not too bad. I gotta find somewhere I can dock my kayak though. Gotta find somewhere to dock it. Don't want to get bit by a snake or something out here. So you gotta be careful. It's all overgrown, very overgrown, guys. What's up? Hey, my family's from Italy. Datina is the last name. We're in Indiana. Trying to find the best place. This might be the best spot right here. You gotta be cautious about where you dock, that's for sure. Oh, there goes a fish. There goes a fish. Might have been better over there. We might be better off over there. Where we were. Let's find out. I just want to make sure we dock at the right spot. Okay, I think I see what I'm going to do here. I think I see what I'm going to do. I think I see what I'm going to do here. We're coming up on it, guys. There is almost like a little landing right here. Bungee. That's the one thing I forgot is a bungee to tie off. But I'm sure that we can. I think it'll be fine here. It's hard getting out of a kayak in a situation like this. Okay. Probably gonna get poison ivy, almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Let's see. Here's my pulse here. Hold on a second, guys. God, don't get a tick either. I'm definitely getting poison ivy. That's a given now. Okay. A lot of spiders too. All right. Just keep a lookout. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. There's no good way to really get to this place. Just gonna try to be diligent about it. Definitely gonna get bit up, without a doubt. Oh, I'm definitely getting poison ivy. That's happening. Let's see. What is that place? Okay. Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, there's an old jar. What is this? This is freaky. What is this hellhole? Find a better way around. My kayak still seems good. That's good. Oh, spider web. Forget that. That place has been abandoned forever. That looks 800s. Okay. Guys, look at all these old parts. Look, that's an old Ford jack. It used to be painted red. This is freaky. There's a bunch of old trash laying everywhere, as you can see. Looks like this used to be an old horse stable back in the day. I don't know how I'm gonna get back in there. The fence. It's nearly impossible. Probably been easier to access from the other direction, actually. They boarded this up at some point. That's poison oak. I don't know why I just basically touched that. Not cool. There is so much stuff out here. Look at that. These are old tractor parts and okay. I think this is the only way in. Right here, this little spot. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, we're in. You're in. We are actually in. How much in here? Old freezer. This is 1800s, a horse stable. Some old ladders. Look at those doors. Look at those doors. I never knew this place existed out here. Super overgrown. Look at this. Yeah, it's like a one-horse stable. All right, guys, I don't want to stay around here too long. It's kind of freaky. You never know what you're gonna find on the river, dude. Oh, spider. Forget that. What way did we come in? Oh, we went that way, yeah. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. I think it was this way. Yeah. Oh, my kayak's still there. That's good news. Yeah, we came under here. Definitely got poison ivy on the way in and the way out. Probably spiders in my kayak too. God. Honestly, it was overgrown. God, there's so much back there, guys. Look at this. There's old barrels. There's lots. I was gonna metal detect, but it's nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible to metal detect out here right now. All right. Let's see if I can. Whoa! Whoa! Let's see if I can get back on here real quick. This is not an easy spot to dock. Very difficult. Maneuver my way back again before I get shot out here. Whew. Whew. Man. All right, guys. Let me get my bearings. It's freaking hot in those woods, bro. It was hot. Hot. Hot, hot. That was hot. Wow. I am sweating balls out here, man. What the fuck? God, hey, we got some cool crap, though. That was cool. That was a cool way to start the stream, I feel like. Abandoned building on the river. It's an old horse stable. Why not? Alright. Now the next order of business is possibly go downstream and look for river treasure, but I kind of want to take some casts too. I'm trying to catch me a big fish. Can't go on without that. We all know that. I'm addicted to fishing. That's my thing. I'm a fishing addict. Go! Ooh, right away. Right away, guys. Right away, first hit. Right away. Fish hit. Right away. And he was good size. He was good size. Was that might have been a pike. That might have been a pike. Wow. Okay. First hit. First shot. That was a good sign. that was a good opportunity to get a good fish. It was pretty good size. But we miss our opportunity, but we won't miss our next one. Guarantee that. I guarantee you, bro. We're on the hunt for treasure and river fish. Keep an eye out, the water's clear enough to see the treasure below. Eyes peeled. Eyes peeled. Nice and peaceful. It's really shallow here. I'm looking for bottles and arrowheads and everything. We'll break out the nugget hiker once we get further in the shallow. Look at that. Those are worth money. Those tree stumps that are all washed out like that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Look, let's get a good shot at that. It's pretty cool. Got to run out of here. This fish. Bottom out even on the kayak. See, guys, a feel for it. Look at this. See down in the water? You can see everything. Looks really nice out. It's beautiful out, dude. Oh, we're bottoming. We're bottoming out. We're bottoming out. It's so shallow. In the beginning, we explored a haunted river building on the side of the road. Now we're going fishing, and we're gonna go onto an island too, probably here in a second. So stay tuned, enjoy the show, cause it's gonna be a good one. All right. Let's see. Let me mount this real quick, guys. All right. Let's see if we can get a fish real quick. I'm sneaking up on some good locations to fish. but also facing them because she's fishing. Hang on. Down to your britches, Grandma. This is a good spot. This is right in the middle there. There we go. Something's gonna want this classic silver spoon. These fish were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, so how could they resist? Duffed that one. We're gonna hit this one. We're gonna hit this side. We should probably hit it from the other one. Honestly. So let's take a quick spin here. There's no tire for God's sake. All right, get off here. There. Now, it's time for the ultimate test. All right, what we're gonna do here real quick is I'm gonna catch some live bait. I'm gonna catch some crawfish and some other things, and we're gonna get some real big fish when we go back up. Let me dock here. I'm also gonna lift this because that should do the trick. That should do the trick. Okay. Just kidding, that won't do the trick. That should do the trick. All right, guys. Whew. Enjoy the water for just one moment, and I will be right back after these short messages. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get some crawfish right now. Let me just pop this right like this, because this is probably where to catch most of them, is like right here. Show you how it's done. You do it with your hands too. It's the way a real man does it. The heck is that crap? Put a little bit of water in there, not too much for the crayfish. And then you start getting, okay? I've got all day. Well, these dang crawfish are. There used to be so many. Okay. Anybody know what this is? It honestly almost looks like a bone or something. What is that? It looks weird. I actually don't know exactly what that is. It's bizarre. It's made of wood. Okay, there's a weird piece. Don't know exactly. That's weird. Dang, this has never been so hard to find crawfish in my life. Break out the metal detector real quick too, see if there's anything with the metal detector in this area. Might as well. Right? While we're here. See if we can find anything with the detector. There's something ringing up over there. Close. Bottle. Don't want to step on that. The top's an old beer bottle. Definitely don't want to step on that. Let's find the full bottle though. We'll find the full bottle, that'd be nice. Unharmed. That would be sweet. Okay, it's some piece of metal, it looks. I don't know what that is. It's just like a, I don't know if it's a natural piece of metal or if it's like, it's ringing up a 60. I'll have to clean this up and see. But I mean, it's got, it looks silver, but I doubt that's a piece of silver. It's probably like a burnt up piece. I don't know. I'll have to check that later. I don't know. This is kind of cool. That other thing I found is neat too. There's so much stuff in the river, guys. There just really is. All right, let's load back up and let's go try to catch some fish too. Let's get back in here. Let's pull it together. I didn't find the crawfish I wanted, which is irritating to say the least, but that's okay. Let's load it up. Oh, it's definitely interesting. I will say. I'll shimmer and shine this up later, and we'll figure out what it is. All right. Let's put it in the bag for now. Get the bag. Bam. Okay. Now, let's go and try to catch that fish that we've been looking for. The big one. Searching for him all day. Okay. This is the smallest kayak ever, guys. This kayak's very tiny. So, yeah. Let's get it remounted well. Make sure nothing's messed up before we get back on the water. What's our charge looking like? 61%, we're still good. Okay. We're gonna get back up on the water. Let's find a good mount on here again. Okay. All right, we're back on. We're back at it. Nice. Is everything all situated? Yes. Yes, sir. Let's do this. We've now been to a haunted building on the river. We've done some metal detecting, found a couple things, and now almost caught a fish. Now we're getting back out for the fish again. We're going fishing. It's good. This is shallow. Woo! Talk about the shallows. Should have just pulled myself up. Works too. There we go. We're free. We're free. Nice. Okay. Now we're headed for the big boys, guys. Who's ready? Next step on the trip. Find the big fish. God, it's river water in that. Ugh. I can just feel the toxins coursing through my veins right now. What else is around here? I hope that's a piece of silver we found earlier. That'd be cool, but probably not. Alright. We're gonna go in a really sketchy spot though now, guys. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, you can see where we went to. There's like a haunted building on the side of the river. Stay on your toes. Gotta stay on our toes. Look at the family of ducks, guys. Look at the stretches and that family of ducks. It's like a mother, father, and a son or daughter. Look at the daughter, look at those. Let's go have a conversation. They're leaving. They don't like when we show up the park. Should be able to just sit right here now. Pretty comfortably. See if we can pull him. snag right there. In a good spot though, in a good spot. We just gotta hit that outer edge. Hey, quit doing that construction work up there. I'm fishing. Alright, we gotta go a little further, guys. Gotta go a little further. Find our mojo, our groove. Get down to the brass tacks. Let's get that for the color. Fish came back. I still can just let him walk around my kayak. Just nipping your toes a little bit. Go right behind there and sit right back there. I just gotta get past this current. I didn't want to come in from the other side though because I feel like it doesn't give you a good of the element of surprise. Oh yeah, we should go right up through here. We should go steer right up through here. Yeah. Away from those river spiders. Of course, away from those river spiders. Don't want those in our kayak. I'm always talking about it. I hate them. Here we are. This is a good spot. There we go. We floated right in, guys. We floated right in. We floated right in. Look at those river spider nests. They're sick. I'm just going to float out here to the edge. Because this is where we really want to be. This is where we really want to be. I want to lurk around in here. There's a big drop. So, right there, you'll see a big drop off and a drainage pit. That's where I think the monsters are going to be. Yeah. So, let's hope so. All right? Let's just hope so. There it goes, guys. Take our chance right here. I feel like it's going to be a first cast hit. I just do. I feel it. Not the first one. Maybe the second. For a pipe. I want a big pipe. That's what I want. There's got to be something working down there. Pit. Right under the drainage pit. I hit right under it. It's right under it. Nothing really. It's hard to believe. Got one. No, I don't. I'm just snagged. Oh my goodness, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. That felt like one too. That really did feel like one. Well, let's go over here by the drainage pit and see what we're dealing with anyway. What the heck's going on over here? Model 10. When they come out with that? 1950? Deep right here. This where the pigs are. And here I am, hung up on a stick. How could I? Come loose, you dang spoon. Thank you. But you know what? The beauty of this is, maybe I could tell it's not right away. Nothing. Look at that thing. Look, I bet fish sit right under there all the time. If I was a fish, that's what I'd do. So now we have the opportunity to cast right over here. Sorry guys, I'm getting rid of. Shoot, I didn't mean this. This is like a whole wall that fell in here. There's a whole wall that fell in here. Like this. Oh, there's definitely some big fish over here. Yeah, there is like a lot of big logs right here. That's got me caught. Alright guys, hold on a second. This one's got me caught. It's not a good catch either. Gotta push off that, yep. That's the type that sends you overboard. Those are the type of logs that sends you in. Let's try this spot again. Right up the middle. Narrow with those flags. Alright, back up we go. Back up we go. Let me secure my pole. peaceful day out. Really peaceful. Going up past the bridges again. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard one against this current. It's gonna be a rough one. Really let up. Yeah, really let up. Shallow again. No rest till we hit our destination. I'm sorry guys, I'm gazing into the water. I'm gazing into the water. It's hard not to get lost in the water and all the treasures that lie beneath. We're scooting, we're going, taking some time, but we're getting it. All the way up, all the way down, and all the way back up again. Keeps you fit. I could be doing this on VR right now. What is that? There's something right there. That's something right there. I don't know what that is. Big, something big. I'm not sure what that is, honestly. just looks like there's a brick attached though, so I don't think it's talking about. Steel cage or something. I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna mark that. We'll have to check that out later. That one's in the ground. That one's really in the ground. Yeah, me and my friends were convinced one year we could clean up all the seaweed out of the river. We came out here and spent like weeks trying to clear out all the seaweed. We actually made a dent, but turns out it's pretty much a pointless job. It takes too damn long. There's some rocks, there's some boulders in the bottom of this river too. That are like ancient. I'm always like seeing at the bottom like these massive boulders. They probably weigh like, I don't know, like 500 pounds at the bottom of the river. I wonder if any of that was architectural. From like the Native Americans or anything like that. Probably, to be honest with you. Alright, let's get over to this shady spot up here. Sorry if it's a bumpy ride and the camera's sucking. I apologize for that, guys. I do apologize for that. There's something right there too. That's what I'm saying. Some stuff at the bottom is just like buried. Man, it looks interesting. A lot of architectural looking stuff. Okay. We are back where we are, which is right where we want to be for a second. Let's go here with it. Sit right here. He's been sticking around. He's ready. You don't know how to fish. Thanks, Troy. Oh, Troy, I don't know how to fish. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know, Troy, I can tell you this. I've caught more fish in a weekend than you've caught in your entire life. So, let's get this done. I'm also got a metal detector and a kayak. And you try fishing out of a kayak with a metal detector, a fishing pole, and other gear in it. Don't you get nippy with me, Troy. Don't you get nippy with me. Walk your couple of feet. As soon as I park this bad boy in the correct location. showed Troy what it's like to be a pro fisherman. Plus, we're not just fishing today. I'm worried about a lot of stuff. You look at the stuff in the river, too. What is that? God, after the day, I'd like to get some pizza. I'm thinking we're going for some pizza tonight. I don't eat fish, I just catch them. I just hunt them down and release them. Make our way. As we stated before, the beginning of the stream started off with us going into this haunted, like off the shore, like building up here from the 1800s. There's like an 1800 stable. It's like a horse stable, a one-horse stable for the one-horse town this used to be, which is really interesting. I might go back and try to do some research on it now that we filmed it. We did do some really cool stuff in the beginning of the stream. I wish I could have stayed longer, but it was nasty back there. I should have brought a hatchet. But we did get inside that building. We did get inside. It was pretty cool. Alright, I'm not even going to cast here yet, guys. We're going to go all the way up and float down like we do because, honestly, I want the element of surprise. I want the element of surprise. See, that's where the building is. The building's right over there. That's where we parked earlier. It was really creepy. It's definitely 1800s, turn of the century, like 1900. This town was established probably, I don't know, 1860s, 70s, if I could guess. So that building's been just overgrown in the woods the whole time. How cool is that? It hadn't been touched. That building, I can tell you, based on the tools that are inside and everything, hadn't been touched in like 40 years or something. Long time. Hopefully that means we're not going to beat. Big fish under there, boys. Be careful. Might get swallowed by a pipe. Big fish, big fish, big fish. Just saw a massive fish swim by me. Dude, it's this area. Right here in this area, they got the house. But we're going to float it down because, like I said, I want the elements to drown. I want the elements to drown. I want to melt the heck out there in the woods more, though. Just so the drone I have to. We have to mow that weeds down. That's like saying Michael Jackson doesn't know how to. Well, I'll just keep that. Dance. Probably a bad example, considering the school. Alright. Now the water's calm and scary. That's how you know you're about to get big. Scary, calm water. Guys, look at it out here. It's freaky. I know we're going to get one soon, though. God, the water is just so scary looking right now. Scary looking. I ain't kidding, boy. I ain't kidding. I ain't kidding. I'm sure there's some treacherous animals out here. If I do get a big enough, I got to get it in the kayak, so I'm going to have to float to the side and do something. Bass, I should be able to pull it. Turtle on that log is brave. Very brave. He ain't jumping in for nothing. Oh, it's a turtle. Turtle guy. There he is. There's gotta be some down there looking for a meal. still. My hands are still. I'm ready. I'm ready for one to strike. Let me know. Moment's notice. Man, I'm getting blown all over the place. Let's look over that drainage pipe area real quick. I'll try to take this shot there. Bingo. Bingo. Alright guys, there's a Hail Mary right there. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a... Oh! Had one, but freak, man. I was not expecting it like that. I was not expecting it like that. Dang it. We don't give up here. We do not give up. We only hit. We gotta increase the reel speed. We're chomping at the bit. Snagged and get in the same spot I got snagged yesterday. You know, Troy's right. I do suck right now. This is one of the worst fishing days I've ever had. Right? Look, there was that freaking haunted building we went in, right? Clean up 1800s. I think it's great. It is cool. It's really neat. I love history, guys. I mentioned that many times, but I really do. That is a really cool building. Look at that place, guys. All wood. It's been there since freaking, yeah, probably, I would say at least early 1900s, late 1800s. The sink and the bathtub that's laying out front are like early themselves. I don't even know why they're out there. Let's get one up the way real quick. Bang. I'm going right alongside the log, maybe some backwards crash. Woo. post over here. Sometimes this bank has a lot to offer. Yeah, guys. 33%. We can do it. We can still do it. We can still move to our right here, we're gonna try to sit on these weeds and cast them beyond the weeds. It's a really good spot to sit. It acts as an anchor. It acts as an anchor. Okay, let's do that. All right, guys. Here we go. This is where I think, look at this. It's the belly of the beast. It's time. I think those are all little baby pikes swimming around right there. Honestly, they're long and thin. I believe that's what they are. Right here on the edge. Maybe one of their parents will pop out and take a bite of this. Spoon. I hope so. This must be like a breeding area. Smell the fish out here. Literally, I can smell it.
post over here, guys, and set this up. Actually, I can maybe get that here. That'd be good. Stuck. I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna go for this one right here on the edge. I want to put it right here. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is right where you want to be. This is prime. This is prime for it right here. It's always when you least expect it, that fish flipping happens. It's always when you least expect it. So I'm trying to stay on my toes. I really am. More than likely it is going to be like unexpected. We try to get relaxed in the moment while fishing. Sometimes that's the best though, when you get relaxed, because that's when you just feel it out and you actually hook the fish. It's the best position to be in when you're relaxed. Switch bait, honestly, a lot of times, because sometimes you're like right on the brink of a fish. This lure got freaking hit the first cast of the day today. So I'm gonna give it as much time as it needs to pick it up with. Taking your time. It has been a rough day out here. Wednesday, fishing aspect of the day was slow. least we have the peace. At least we have the peace. Where the fish at? There's a scary building again. No fish. red alert. That's a pretty good size. Is that a painter? That's a big painter. About to come up behind him and grab him. Let's take a shot real quick over there on that side. Got no luck today with the fish. Straight up. See if we can snag us up on that big bird. It's going to have to be barehanded if we do it. And he's going to have to be unsuspecting. Oh, shh. I actually want that turtle pet. Really skeptical.
Alright guys, there's pretty much no chance we get this turtle, but he's over there on that log. He's a big painter turtle. You don't come across, the snappers, sure. The painters that big, that's pretty good. I want him.
I don't even know how many people check There he goes. There he goes. Where did he go? Where did he go? Dang, the carp there at the bottom, I see them. Honestly, what the heck am I thinking? I got that sweet coming back on my desk. There's tons of them. Maybe. I'm gonna stay right in this area real quick. I don't think I'm gonna get a shot here. Let's check the charge. Oh, spider.
There's a spider in here. Alright, we're at 16%. I'm gonna head over there. I think this could be it.
I don't give up. Wish I brought the charger or the charger pack, but we actually still have a little bit of charge and we can do this. Right here in this location, I feel like there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Pretty good sign. There we go. There's like a really sketchy barrel over here too, which I'm kind of like, should I pull up in front of that barrel and jig in front of it? It could be a good plan. It could be. But that's also weird. That barrel's big. I hate how we find barrels in the river. You never know what's in them. Sketchy. That's an old one. I'll jig in front of it, see if we can pull anything out of it. Or maybe I'm gonna jig in front of it. Maybe I'll just park here and try to like pull up. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we gotta check. You see that barrel in the water? It's like really sketch. Let's see. I mean, I doubt it. There could be something in there. I just think there would be. Catfish or pike or anything? Nothing? I don't know, I see bubbles. I do see bubbles coming out of this. I don't know if something's thinking about it? Thinking about it? I have no idea. Or is that like the bubbles from the jig? I honestly can't tell. What is it? Jig? Bubbles from the jig. Man, you think there for sure be something in that thing. Look at that barrel though, dude. Look at that. That's not even out of the cover. That has to be like a freaking cover. Ew! Ew, we're over the spiders! Spiders. Ew. Disgusting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Didn't pay off, but that was a freaking great shot. Oh, there's a little fish coming through. It's a small one. A couple of small bass. Yeah. A couple of small bass there going through. Okay. So there must be bass in there. Okay, let's go explore some of these. Let's go up here and see. Let's explore these whole thing. In the show. Over here. No one ever comes over here, so these are kind of interesting spots to explore. You can find a lot of treasure over here. Although I'm not seeing any now. You can. That's for certain.
Um, 13%. Oh, we're still not bad. So it's going down slow. Gosh, guys, look at this water.
Creepy. Not easy to navigate. Definitely not easy to navigate. But honestly, I like this spot. We mount you again because I actually like this spot. Sometimes it's better to fish from the bank.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it is. God, this is all. Think about all the pot of water. I mean, all the freaking Indians that were out here. I really want to explore these woods more. I'm gonna get long pants, and me and my brother, and we're gonna come out and explore this stuff because nobody ever explores the banks of this river ever. There's probably tons of silver, gold, and I mean, I've already found spearheads and stuff. I'd like to search for more of them, to be honest with you. A lot of minerals. They cover minerals too. Oh, those are nice little. Yeah, those are pike, right? Is that what those are? Those little minnows right here are like pike or something. I hope so. God, I haven't seen barely any this year. I've been catching pike every year. I whole like northern pike. This year they've been like slack. We got nothing but bass this year, which I love bass. The pike put up a very nice fight that I enjoy.
Very much enjoyed. Park here for a second too. We still Low on charge. Of course we are 10%, but that's all right.
Park right here for a moment. Really curious if they're not. Get me another outfit this year. Like I caught so many in my freaking life, dude. This year's been treacherous for me. There's a spot where nobody ever fishes. Let's just try this little stream on right here. Let me test it out. It's gonna be right here. We still need to come back with live baits and calling and stuff. Cause I've saw so many big catfish and carp up here. I'm really not a big carp catfish fisherman, but I'm about to. There's some big ones out there, so. These rocks in there, it's just always beautiful. Look at that view, guys. Real view. Doesn't get much better than that. I love that view. I love that view. Let's stray a little bit. Fishless in a stream. Troy just proved us right for a moment there. Hurts. Good thing I have no lead. I'm freaking done. Okay. We'll try it right here. This also fish. Our last chance.
All right, guys. It's a disappointment we didn't get any fish, but at least we tried, and we accomplished some other things here. Okay, and